Hey everyone, Hillary Hunt here. I just want to welcome you to the first ever virtual Night of Hope. As you can imagine, we are going virtual because of the ongoing pandemic, but that doesn't mean you can't make a huge difference tonight. And of course, we just want to tout this group and what they do, and we want to talk a little bit about the success rate of the Single Parent Scholarship Fund because they do so many great things for single parents right here in our community, and the impact that your giving can have is astronomical, especially during this time when people need it most. So I just want to talk about a few statistics that will just make you feel even better about the money you're giving and the difference you're making. Our program success is pretty much unreal. There are 3.0 plus GPAs happening. 91% of these single parents graduate or stay in school, all thanks to you. And 89% of those graduates are employed full-time, which means they go back into the Arkansas economy and help our economy and help everything grow and flourish here in Little Rock and across the state, which is awesome stuff. And you know, this is so important, and we're gonna talk about why this is so important tonight, especially this event. You may not know this, but 47% of single families here in Arkansas live below the poverty line. As you can imagine, that's only exacerbated right now with this ongoing pandemic, which is why giving is so crucial, especially this year compared to years past. Children who grow up in poverty, as you can imagine, they struggle in school, they struggle with a lot of things, but you can make a difference by helping out tonight. And education empowers everyone. It empowers these single parents, it empowers their kids, and it empowers their future children down the road. Because just imagine when you're educated or when you have a good job, you feel better about yourself, you're a better parent, and your kids feel better about you too. I like to think of it as an inspirational cycle, and it all starts with what we're doing tonight and this giving that we've been doing all year long and in years past. And maybe if you haven't given before, you can give tonight, you can make a huge difference. And that's what we're here for. And remember, this is helping create a better community. This is helping create better young professionals, better kids. We can do so much just by giving tonight to the Single Parent Scholarship Fund. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the mission, the Single Parent Scholarship Fund, what exactly they do, where your money's going towards, because this is so important. As you guys know, it's going to impact the lives of so many low-income families and low-income single parents across our state. It's assisting them, not only helping them enroll in college, or maybe they want to enroll in a technical program, or maybe they just want a higher income, they want a better job. That's what your money's doing. And it also provides a lot of financial assistance, a lot of resources, counseling, whatever they need so that they can get on that road to success. And it all starts with you. It all starts with giving. There are so many things the Single Parent Scholarship Fund does for these single parents. It really helps them guide through life and get them off on the right foot. And it's so easy and so great to help these parents. And all it takes is you giving. And we do want to have a word from some of our awesome students so you can just see how successful they are and what you're doing for them.
The big problem that this organization is seeking to solve is poverty. It's one person at a time, one family at a time.
The more education you have, the more healthier you are. The more education you have, the more likely you are able to have a home. The more education you have, the more likely your children are to be educated.
Children who have one parent who has a college education have a much higher rate of going to college and succeeding in college themselves.
Being a recipient of the Single Parent Scholarship, it shows me that there's still people out there that care. There's still people out there that's willing to help.
It takes so much stress off of me knowing that I have that additional funds at my disposal.
If you have a flat tire, you can't get to your classes. If your rent's not paid, if your utilities aren't paid, those affect your ability to not only get to school, to get to class, but to be able to actually study and to be able to succeed in your education.
You can do it if you are really wanting to graduate college. Don't let anything stop you.
If you're a mom or a dad and you're considering going back to school and you're not quite sure, take that leap.
My girls seeing me experience this, I've tried to make sure I exemplify strength, hard work, and being able to be confident while doing those things.
I think that's what just really gets me is the joy and the light you see in their face, that somebody believes in them and is willing to help them achieve their goals.
It gave me my first dose of confidence that I really needed, because I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself at the time. When they picked me, I thought, wow, they really think I'm going to be able to do this. They really think that I'm going to be smart enough to pull this off.
Single parent families are beautiful, positive, loving, legitimate families.
They have a vision, and we're helping to fulfill that vision. And that just, it's a form of compensation that's,
Better days, better days, better days are coming.
Okay, you just heard from some of our fabulous students, our graduates, even the supporters, but we want to talk about why this year is so crucial. As we all know, we're in an ongoing pandemic, and so many people are being affected by it. People have lost their jobs, they've lost their homes, they've lost their source of income so that they can continue their education. And we're trying to make a difference here tonight. Your support is so important, especially right now during 2020. Single parent students, as you can imagine, face all the barriers in the world, but we can bring down those barriers just by helping them, especially right now. I just want to tell you guys some statistics to really put some numbers on what's happening due to the pandemic. You may not know this, but 72.4% of parents lost their household income through losing jobs. Maybe they had hours cut or they needed childcare that's no longer there because of the pandemic. Also, over 90% had immediate unplanned changes to their childcare arrangements in school-age children. A lot of kids learning from home now, changing parents' schedules. And when asked what they needed money for, 91 of them said for food, such a simple necessity that everyone deserves to have, and we can make a difference. We can give them something as simple as food, something as simple as helping them out with childcare so that they can continue their education, they can go to school, and that all starts with all of us giving, all of us pulling together. And it doesn't matter how much you give, it's just that you give. Maybe you want to give of your time, or maybe you want to give of money. There are so many different things we can do to help single parents across Central Arkansas and all across our state. And I do want to talk about some scholarship stats, just so you see the difference you're making for these single parents. In spite of all these challenges, scholarship applications still pouring in, especially those who want to further their education, want to get a better job, want to get a better life, not only for themselves, but for their kids to really help improve their future. 152 scholarships have been awarded. That's over $140,000 in scholarships. And I think we can do so much more than that. And I'm super excited tonight to introduce you to Elizabeth Miller, someone who is benefiting from your generosity. She's currently a nursing student here at UALR and a mother of a beautiful daughter, Peyton, who you're going to see in just a little. And I want to share her story of hard work, determination, just so you can see the difference you're making.
Hi, my name's Elizabeth Miller. I'm currently pursuing my degree in nursing. I'm in my second semester. I've got a beautiful little 6-year-old daughter. Her name is Peyton. She's definitely my light. So my time at Pulaski Tech, I worked 3 jobs, and I was pursuing my Associates of Science degree. It took about 4 years for me to finish because I had to constantly work to pay to go to school in the first place. So there were definitely a few semesters where I had to step out and wait for a little bit. But I finally made it, and I transferred to UALR, and I applied for the single parent scholarship. The single parent scholarship was more than just money to help me go to school. It ended up being so much more than that for me. They introduced me to other moms that were in like situations as me, and they gave me a boost in confidence. There was one semester my car broke down and I had to get it fixed with the scholarship money. There was another year where when I was entering the nursing program, I had to get shots and I didn't have health insurance, so that helped me to be able to enter the program. We had cooking classes, we had gatherings just so we could all interact with each other. There were even credit classes, banking, how to save, all sorts of opportunities I just wouldn't have known. One year I got really sick for about a week and I had to miss out on work and couldn't go in, and the scholarship literally put food on the table for me and my little girl. While attending my first semester at UALR, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. And at first I was in complete denial over it. I didn't find out till afterwards that I was feeling absolutely numb and nothing and scatterbrained and couldn't quite focus on anything. It got to a point to it was very overwhelming. I ended up stepping out for a semester of the nursing program to kind of handle that. She is now in remission, so I was able to jump back into the program, and I am now on my 3rd class in nursing school, and it's going great. It was just a very pivotal time for me, and the single parent scholarship was there. I could call them, they were supportive, could talk to some of the other moms about how they're dealing with some of the life stressors that were involved with it as well. I've always wanted to be a nurse. I wanted my career choice to be something where I was helping people on a daily, something that I could be a positive influence on other people's lives, no matter how simple it was, whether it was holding somebody's hand or just making sure they were getting the care they needed. I tried several different other career choices, and everything kept leading me back to nursing school. I avoided it because I didn't think I was capable, smart enough, or that I just wouldn't be very good at it. They gave me a chance, and that's kind of the big eye-opener for me, because at the time I didn't have a lot of confidence. I was already older than a lot of people that had already graduated in my semester, but I accomplished it. I felt like it was a chance for me to actually be something. It gave me the encouragement that I needed and didn't have prior. So when I was awarded it, I thought maybe this is my chance to do what I want to do. And then I applied for the nursing program and got accepted into that, and then took that as a sign like maybe this is really where I'm meant to be. After graduation, I'm looking forward to just being with my kid a little bit more and actually having a career that's steady. It's not all over the place, and I don't have to sit there and jump from job to job, working multiple jobs in one day. We're so grateful for this program and everybody that's involved in it. You have no idea how much this means to us. The single parent scholarship allowed me to be the role model Peyton deserves. She can try for anything now and know everything's going to be fine if she just works for it.
Fun part. You know her face, you see her now, you heard her story. We have Elizabeth and her daughter Peyton, and we are going to pull some names because we have some awesome prizes to give away from Arkansas local businesses who have given us gift cards. So let's start with gift card number 1, which is going to be $50 to North Bar. Peyton, who is it? She's good at the spinning, guys. She's really mixed them up. Here we go. The first winner, Tricia Brown. Congratulations. $50 to North Bar. And up next, one of my favorites in North Little Rock, $50 to Fly Away. And the winner is Elon Cockreel. Congratulations. You got $50 to Fly Away. And up next we have Rail Yard, a $50 gift card to Rail Yard. And the winner is Abden Metazaga, congratulations. You just won $50 to Rail Yard. And up next is Dugan's Pub, $50 to Dugan's. And the winner is Michelle James. Congratulations. You just won $50 to Dugan's. And up next we have $50 to Guillermo's Coffee. We got some good prizes and a great spinner. Ginny Curris, congratulations, Ginny. You just won $50 to Guillermo's. Up next, we have $50 to Lob Lolly. And our winner is Linda Mobley. Congratulations, Linda. You just won $50 to Lob Lolly. Up next, $50 to Dempsey Bakery. She's a fun job. Who we got? Okay, Michael O'Brien. Congratulations to Michael. You're going to the bakery, Dempsey's Bakery. And up next, we have $100 to Capeo. This is when we start getting towards the big prizes, guys. And we have Jeff. Jeff Thessing. Thank you, Jeff. You just won big. $100 to Capeo. And up next, we have $100 to Camurray. Tammy Ellis. Congratulations, Tammy. You just won $100 to Camurray. And up next, we have $100 to Faded Rose. Okay, guys, this is for Faded Rose. Sarah Robbins. Sarah, you just won $100 to Faded Rose. That sounds like a fun night. And up next, we have $100 to Capers. Okay, guys, I'm really bad at pronouncing names.
Adeline McClinney?
There we go. Don't blame me, guys. But you just won $100 to Capers. That's pretty good gift. This one is a great one too. Yellow Rocket, $100 to Yellow Rocket. If you don't know what that is, Local Lime, Zaza's, Big Orange, Heights Taco, Lost 40. Ginny Curris, you're a good winner tonight. This is win number 2 for you. You just got $100 to Yellow Rocket. And up next, another big one, $175 to Trios. Susie and David Warlaw. That's a pretty good date. Okay, and this is a big one. The grand prize. She's taking a big breath in. Hayden's ready for a big spin. This is the Rocktown package, Whiskey Enthusiast Tour for 12 at Rocktown Distillery, and the Stock the Bar package, 33 Rocktown spirits. That's over $1,000, almost $2,000 value. Oh, my man, Jeff. Jeff, you deserve this, Jeff. Congratulations.
We just want to say thank you so much for all your support and kindness.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm joining you from my home this evening in Springdale as I quarantine from this nasty virus. First, I just want to thank you all for being here this evening and for supporting the work of Arkansas Single Parent Scholarship Fund and our life-changing mission of single parent success. Because of your support tonight at A Night of Hope, and for many of you throughout the year, you are allowing our families to have more of what you and I might call a normal life. They can better keep up with their bills. They can buy groceries, spend more time with their kids. And for our parents, they can do their homework. By supporting this mission, you alleviate some of the financial stress in these homes. You fill in financial gaps, and you allow these parents to continue in school and make progress toward graduation while being good parents. And let me tell you, these parents work hard. They work so hard. You can see that in the 90% graduation and retention rate in Pulaski County program. You can see that in their average GPAs that are over 3.0. And you can see that in the many, many graduates working now in careers throughout Pulaski County and indeed across the state. And while these parents are working hard, you know what the kids are doing? They're watching, because that's what kids do. They watch as the parent puts in the long hours and the hard work. They see the dedication toward preparing for tests. They see the excitement when good grades come in. And while the children are watching and taking all this in, they also see their own grades improve. The importance, the value that they place on their own education increases as they watch their parents work. Now, they also see how life improves when their parent graduates and moves into, as Elizabeth said in the video, into stable employment. Life changes for the family. They may move to a bigger home. They may buy a home of their own. They have money for nicer things. They have money for extras like a pizza and a movie night. Now, some of you may not think that a pizza and movie night sounds like that big a deal, but imagine if finances were so tough that money for that was very, very rare. That's the situation many of our families are in. And your help gets them through that and into more stable employment and a more stable life. Now, once grown, these children have absorbed all of these lessons, and they are much more likely to complete a college degree or technical training and have a professional career of their own. They have seen firsthand how dreams can become a reality, and they now can believe that their dreams are achievable. All of this, as well. This path from dreams to reality is possible because of you. Now tonight, I have a very special announcement to make. Our good friends at Conger Wealth Management, who are longtime supporters of Single Parent Scholarship Fund in Pulaski County, have offered up $5,000 of their own money for a match challenge for A Night of Hope. Now, you've already bought a ticket, and that helps, so thank you. But we're hoping that everybody will dig a little deeper and give again in support of this match challenge. Together, we can raise $5,000. Conger Wealth Management will turn it into $10,000, and we'll have that to help single parent families in this next semester. So I hope you'll consider doing that. We'll make it easy for you. You hop on over after this program, you hop on over to our website, you go to aspsf.org and navigate to the page Give-Now. Or if you don't even want to write that down, just wait. You're going to get an email after this event tonight, and it's going to have a link in it to make it really easy. In closing, my part of the program, I'd like to read to you a letter from a scholarship recipient that we received recently. Okay, I'm going to read it so I get it all right. So she says, I want to personally thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping single moms like me not only to succeed in our life goals, but to also make the world a better place for our children and the generations to come. It's people like you and the Single Parent Scholarship Fund donors who believe in us and don't give up on us that are truly making a difference. With you all, we have someone in our corner. We don't have we don't have to feel alone or on our own. Thanks so much for believing in us and for giving us the opportunity for a better life for our families. God bless you all. Well, wow. Well, I think she says it all. So I'm just going to borrow some of her words. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for being in our corner so we can be there for them. With your help, we are making the world a better place for single parent families today and for generations to come. Now, don't forget about the match challenge. Thank you for supporting this event tonight. And remember to please show your appreciation to Cindy Conger and Conger Wealth Management, to all of our event sponsors, and to all of the local businesses that helped us with those wonderful door prizes that we gave away tonight. And the whole business community could really use all of our support right now. And please, last of all, please, please, please be safe, be careful, take care of yourself and one another as we get through the rest of this pandemic. We will make it through together. And I look forward to seeing you and all of your friends in person at next year's event. Hashtag fingers crossed. Thank you. Good night.
That's all the time we have tonight, but I just want to thank you for taking the time to join us virtually. And don't forget, you still have time to give. It doesn't matter how big or how small. Let's just help these single parents here in Central Arkansas and all across our state, because with your help, we can make a huge difference here in Arkansas. Thanks for joining us and have a great night.